you can also, if you want to, if you have a flat gouge, say something like this is a number 3. It's about a 5/8 number 3, and very carefully you can come in here and get rid of some of this material and start making your mustache stand off your face. That's another good way to do it, and probably sometimes easier than doing it with a knife, although you can do it either way. Or even another way you can do it is here again, taking my skew, and that works pretty good too. Well, you have to be kind of careful. Or one other way here again is if you got, now this is a real flat. This is actually number 3. The other one was a number 5. And you can come in here and can't stress enough how important it is to keep your tools sharp. Right before I started filming this morning, I went out to my shop, and I've got actually it's a motor out of a dryer mounted on my bench, and I've got a buffing wheel, a hard buffing wheel that I got from Mac Profit's place, and I use it to keep my tools sharp. Let me go back and kind of start rounding this up just a little bit in here. Now you'll notice I'm leaving this area alone, and I do that on purpose because here in a little bit I'll kind of leave this up. I'm going to come down, it's going to have some texture to it, but I'm going to leave this area alone for right now. But I need to take all this down actually. I want this hair and everything to come back off the face some more. Now you notice I want to still keep my stock cut line here on the side of the face, and I don't want to lose that line. But I want to bring this hair, I'm going to bring this hair down so that you can see the side of his face, and I'll do the same thing over here on the other side. Although now this is a good place to use this skew tool and kind of get in around that ball, cap ball right there. Okay. Now to kind of work this in here, I want to work in and kind of raise the ball up, lower the hair so that the ball stands out. And of course, when I go to round it up, I'll make it stand out even more. Get a bit of cut out right there. Alright. Take this down just a little bit in here. And here again, what I'm doing there is I'm kind of laying that hair back a little bit, and also at the same time it's making the ball stand out. Okay, maybe a little bit up in here, so, and another cut right there. Alright, don't want to lose that ball, so I'll deepen that just a little bit. And I think that's good enough for right now. I want to lower this area down a little bit more though. I like my mustache to stand off the face a good ways if possible. So I'm just going to make my stock cut just a little bit deeper. And I think I'm going to take this number 3. Come down here, get a little of this. I want it to be at least a big 1/8 off the face right there. Okay. That looks pretty good. I can live with that, I think. It's always helpful if when you're carving that you support your carving. Probably better than what I'm doing here. I'm doing this way so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. If I was just carving normally, I wouldn't be holding that quite like that. Hold it like this maybe. Oops, excuse me. Okay. And I'm just working that in a little bit. Yeah. So, get a little more. Alright, now that's going to make my beard stand up, or my beard, excuse me, my mustache stand up off the face. That looks pretty good. Got to make a little transition right here. Go back that way. A little transition right there to make it all work. Alright, now here's where we're at so far. Okay. Now I think I'll come up here and work on the cap a little bit. Let's see if I can get this where to show you. Okay. As you can see, I need to take all this back. And actually I need to take this back a little bit more too, so that we can round this brim up here in a little while. And we will. Let me take a little here. Now here again, as you're carving, you got to kind of look at your piece from all different sides and angles. And it's always a wise thing to do, because you can keep everything straight that way. And a good strong profile needs to be maintained and established and maintained. And one way to do that is by, is by looking at it from different angles, so that you can see basically what you're doing. Right? Okay. Take this down just a little bit more. What I'm doing right here is I'm actually making the edge of the face go straight back and exposing a little bit more of that. Okay. Just slip this in here and cut that. There we go. Alrighty. I got a bad little transition line here I need to take care of, and that's easy to do. I'm just kind of slanting that hair back off the face a little bit more, make it transition well to this ball. And of course, when I do that, then I'll have to come up here above this and continue that transition on up there, which is okay, because here again it lets my the ball on the stocking cap show up better. Now then, I'm going to come up here and I need to take all this back. Technically speaking, this should actually be back up here as far as it is down there. Although most of the time, I don't really take it back that far. But I like to get it pretty close.